We are back here on the Lynn Hayes Freeland Show. I like to bring new things to the show. I mean, for me, Grandmothers of Pearls was a new organization to have on the show, although they said they have 100 members, so maybe I'm just late coming to the Pearl Party. But there is a new business coming to town, coming to the Waterfront in particular. And I don't know, Wes Lyons is kind of like a regular on the show. You're doing so many things, but welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
And talk to me about Cakery Square.
So Cakery Square is a bakery that we're opening on July 15th. At 1 o'clock, we're having a ribbon cutting for this, but this whole bakery idea came from The Pursuit, the education company that I own, where we work with underprivileged students in different school districts throughout the area. Right now, we're in 14 schools, including in West Virginia. And now we're opening a bakery to give the students an opportunity to have their first job and also to come in and work. And some students even come down to volunteer. Over the last 2 weeks, we've had a couple students from the Still Valley School District come down and just volunteer because we're right down the street. In the summer, they don't have much to do. So they just wanted to be around me and what we were doing at the bakery. So they came in and helped build boxes, helped clean up the store. We had an inspection the next day, and they came in and helped sweep the floors and did all the type of stuff that is the grunt work, where I'm just very appreciative of them coming in and doing something like that.
So now, take me back a little bit. When you say part of this is the offshoot of the students' idea, were they thinking, let's do a business, or were they thinking specifically, let's do a bakery business?
So when I look at the bakery, every year I usually throw a dessert tasting. I usually come on your show and talk about that, where this is where the idea started. And we work with a lot of schools in the Waterfront community, so we wanted to utilize that to show them a business owner that they can see, that they can meet, they can talk to, and that they're around constantly. So I want to open up a business, and it spun off me having this dessert tasting event every year where I talked to my bakers. I asked them if this was an opportunity that they wanted, and I looked at the numbers and ran the numbers for the business plan, and it all made sense. So I wanted to open that in the heart of the Waterfront, where schools like Woodland Hills, Still Valley, West Mifflin, all are surrounding that area, and we work with all those schools, even Thomas Jefferson. So it's just a great area to have this business, so all the kids can come down, see it, along with other parents and stuff as well. And obviously, we're producing good products as well.
Okay, so Cakery Square, tell me where that name came from. Was that a student too?
No, my partner actually, I have a partner in the business, Amber, and she came up with the idea of Cakery Square. It's just something that was catchy to her, so she came up with that. That's all her.
Okay, all right. And then what kind of baked goods will you be offering? I see the cupcakes in the flyer. And
so we have a little bit of everything. It's your traditional bakery. We have cupcakes, cakes. We're doing tear cakes. We're doing wedding cakes. We're doing donuts in the morning, and we have our muffins and breakfast items, lady locks, and we're doing a lot of fun things. We're actually even going to offer class down the road for students and people to come in and help, almost like a wine and sip type of deal, where they come in, or the art, like it's a paint monkey, they have it down in the Waterfront, where we're offering something like that. We're going to do classes where you come in and decorate,
learn how to decorate a cake,
or cupcakes, and then you know, have fun and make it a party atmosphere, where just to create a good vibe down there.
Now, talk to me about the students. How excited are they? And I'm guessing for some of them, the opportunity to actually work at Cakery Square is huge, because we know how difficult it is for teenagers in particular to get jobs.
Yeah, so what we're doing is we're hiring even at 14 years old, and we're hiring within the Pursuit program. So we work with over 250 students in the Pursuit program, and we're giving them their first job. So we're hiring some of the students at 14 years old. We have 5 positions for the students available, and we hired one student from St. Benedict and the Moore School in the Hill District. We hired one student from West Mifflin, Woodland Hills. We got a couple students from Still Valley. So it's really cool just to bring all these students together, give them the first opportunity to work. They're excited, they're ready to go. So we actually hosting a training right now, so it's pretty good to just see their excitement.
I was going to say, and the students actually walk away with a lot from this experience, because not only do they get to see a vision turn into a reality, for the students who are working there, they're learning good work ethics and how to show up on time and how to behave once you get there.
And when you look at the Pursuit program, that's what we want to instill in the students. So that's what we are instilling in the students. Even networking, I could go back to some of the students came up to me and said, Wes, Mr. Lyons, can we have a job? And I'm like, okay, so let's take that. And then I have some students that reached out through email that did some research on what we were doing and wrote a long email telling me about their passion. And we have a chapter on networking in the workbook, so they used what we talked about in the chapter in the workbook and applied for the job that way. So I broke it down and said, you know what, we've had 200 kids say, give me a job. And we had about 10 students say, write me email and do a little bit more. So of course we gave those kids that did a little bit more the opportunity, and it's just to show them that we're not giving handouts. Just because you know me, I'm not giving you a job. I want you to work for it. I want you to use what we're talking about in the Pursuit program to get things that you want, and it's just a life lesson for all the students to learn.
I was going to say, and one of the things that the Pursuit does is teaches kids life lessons.
Exactly.
I'm guessing for some of these kids, these are lessons that they're learning for the first time or even hearing about for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, some of the students that we work with, their parents aren't in their lives. They have siblings raising them, grandparents raising them, where it's difficult to instill everything when you're trying to provide food on the table. And for the teachers at the school, it's hard to provide those life skills when you're focused on math, you're focused on history and the lesson that you have to get across because you have testing. So we come in there and we work with the students and build those life skills. That's our job, is to build those life skills. So I'm doing it not only in the classroom, but outside of the classroom as well, where I communicate with the students through email. I make sure I'm accessible at all times for the students. And then now we're opening the bakery in the heart of their communities where they could come see me. I'll be down there every so often, but it will be a good place for the students to come in and reach out if they want to see me.
Absolutely, and then support. Before we go, how do kids get involved in the program? Because I'm guessing there are a lot of parents out here now watching saying, I want my son or daughter in there.
So a lot of the work that we do is through the school district, so it mostly comes from the school districts.
Okay.
So we work out a deal with the school district, and then we come in and work with the school district and set up a plan as far as what we're going to do with the Pursuit program in that school district.
Perfect. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're just going to remind everybody again, because there's some giveaways, some free mini cupcakes on that day. Okay. We'll be right back. Don't go away.